The age of humanity is over. The age of Titans has returned. This is War of the Primordials, Episode 5, Rex's Wrath. Last time, we witnessed the catastrophic birth of Rex Magnus, a bioengineered titan of unparalleled ferocity, torn from the very essence of the primordial dragon Tiamat. This giant Tyrannosaurus Rex now walks the earth, a force of nature given flesh and rage. Humanity's last bastion, New Gaia City, lies directly in his path. Our story picks up with Rex Magnus at the very gates of our final sanctuary. The ground trembles with a rhythm that has no place in the modern world. It's the footfalls of a god, or a demon, depending on where you stand. From the command center of New Gaia's defense force, the view is apocalyptic. On the main screen, a creature of impossible scale dwarfs the horizon, Rex Magnus. His roar is a physical force, shattering reinforced glass miles away and sending shudders through the city's adamantium-laced foundations. He's not just an animal, he's a geological event in motion. Inside the command center, the atmosphere is thick with dread. General Thorn, a man whose face is a roadmap of past wars, barks orders that sound increasingly futile. All units, concentrate fire on the target's head. Javelin squadrons, launch everything you've got. We need to pierce that hide. On the screens, his orders are carried out with desperate precision. Squads of state-of-the-art mechs, the Wardens, move like clockwork giants, their cannons blazing. Lasers, plasma bolts, and high-explosive rounds streak across the sky, painting a fleeting, beautiful, and utterly useless mural of defiance against the Titan's colossal form. Rex Magnus doesn't even seem to notice. He takes a step, and a dozen Wardens are crushed beneath his foot like discarded toys. The city's outer energy shield, a marvel of quantum engineering designed to withstand an asteroid impact, flickers and groans under his assault. Each swipe of his tail sends cracks spiderwebbing across the shimmering barrier. Among the frantic chaos of the command center, Kale stands apart. He's not looking at the tactical readouts or the damage reports. His eyes are fixed on the main screen, on the primal fury of Rex Magnus. But he sees something else, something beyond the destruction. Dr. Mira, her face pale, stands beside him, her scientific mind struggling to process the raw, untamable power she's witnessing. The shield won't hold, she says, her voice a strained whisper. Another 5 minutes, maybe less. The core is overloading. Kale doesn't respond immediately. He watches as Rex Magnus lifts his massive head, not towards the city's defenses, but to the sky, letting out a roar that is less a challenge and more a lament, a cry of deep, primal loneliness that echoes across the ruined landscape. The Titan isn't just attacking, he's searching. The pattern of his destruction isn't strategic, it's frantic. It topples a skyscraper, then another, peering into the rubble as if expecting to find something precious he has lost. The realization dawns on Kale with the force of a physical blow. He knows this feeling, this deep, soul-tearing ache. He felt it from Tiamat before she was captured, before a part of her was stolen. He's looking for her, Kale says, his voice cutting through the noise of the command center. Every head turns. General Thorn glares at him. What are you talking about, boy? He's looking to wipe us off the map. No, Kale insists, his gaze never leaving the screen. He's looking for Dr. Myra turns to him, her eyes wide with a mix of disbelief and dawning comprehension. You're saying he remembers that this clone, this biological weapon, has memories of the original host. Kale finally looks at her, his expression grim. No, he says softly, but with absolute certainty. He feels he doesn't have her memories, but he has a part of her soul. They were once one. He feels the missing part of himself. This rage, it's not just aggression, it's the agony of being incomplete. Back on the battlefield, the chaos intensifies. The energy shield finally shatters in a blinding flash of light, showering the outer districts with iridescent, harmless particles that look like fallen stars. The final line of defense is broken. Rex Magnus steps into New Gaia City. The ground shakes, buildings crumble. His roar echoes through the urban canyons, a sound of pure, unadulterated power. General Thorn slams his fist on the console. This is it. Initiate the Goliath protocol. If we can't stop it, we'll bury it. Dr. Mira gasps. General, no. The Goliath is a last resort. A fallout. The collateral damage. Collateral damage is a price I'm willing to pay to ensure humanity sees another sunrise. Thorn roars back, his face a mask of grim resolve. But Kale shakes his head, an idea forming in his mind, desperate and wild. An idea born from the strange connection he shares with these ancient beings. He remembers Tiamat's energy, the way it resonated with him, the way it sang a song of life and ancient power. Rex Magnus, as a part of her, must share a sliver of that song. General, wait, Kale pleads, stepping forward. Fighting him is pointless. We're not his enemy. We're just in his way. There might be another way to stop him, or at least, to guide him. Guide him, Thorn scoffs. Guide a hurricane. Son, you're living in a fantasy. His rage is born from loss, Kale insists, his voice rising with urgency. What if we can give him a focus, a direction? Dr. Myra, the energy signature from Tiamat cell. Can you project it, broadcast it? Myra's eyes light up with understanding. The bioresonant frequency. Yes, it's possible. We could use the city's main comms tower to create a beacon, a signal that mimics Tiamat's energy. He'll be drawn to it like a moth to a flame, Kale finishes, and lead him right into the heart of the city. Thorn demands, are you insane? Lead him away from the most populated sectors. Kale counters, lead him to the old industrial zone. It's abandoned. We can contain him there, buy ourselves time. Time to figure out what comes next. He looks at the general, his eyes pleading. Please, sir, this isn't a battle we can win with guns. It's a wound we have to soothe. For a long moment, General Thorn stares at Kale, then at the screen where Rex Magnus is tearing through the city's outer ring with sorrowful fury. He sees the desperation in the scientist's eyes and the unwavering conviction in the young man's. Every instinct he has screams to fight, to destroy, but he has also seen the futility of that fight with his own eyes. With a heavy sigh, Thorn nods, the decision weighing on him like a mountain. Do it, he commands, his voice gravelly. Mira, get that signal online. Reroute all remaining power to the comms tower, Kale. I hope to God you know what you're doing. As Myra's team races to configure the broadcast, Kale watches the screen. He places a hand over his heart, closing his eyes, and reaches out with his mind, not with force, but with empathy. He focuses on the roaring titan, on the storm of pain and confusion that is Rex Magnus. He sends a single, silent message into the storm. She is not here, but you are not alone. On the screen, for just a fraction of a second, the great beast pauses. His massive head tilts, as if listening to a sound no one else can hear. A new kind of hunt is about to begin. Not a hunt of destruction, but a hunt for a ghost, a memory, a feeling of wholeness. And Kale, standing in the heart of humanity's last hope, has just made himself the bait. Will the plan work? Can they lead this primordial force of nature, or will they simply guide their own destruction to the heart of their city? The wrath of the king has been unleashed, but a new, desperate hope has been kindled. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of War of the Primordial. This story is just getting started, and the fate of both humans and titans hangs in the balance. If you're as captivated as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss episode 6. We love hearing your theories, so drop a comment below and let us know what you think will happen next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.